What's up? And how's it going? So no, this is not Final Fantasy XIV, obviously. So I decided, with the queues for Final Fantasy XIV being so shit, I've decided to do Final Fantasy VIII. It's been a game on my roster for a while. About 30 minutes ago, I bought the remaster version. So that's what we're gonna be playing until queues can become more familiarized on. Sorry, let me get chat back up here. Before, I don't want even to say familiarized. Until the queues can be put. Gosh, I wish I had a better way to put this. Until the queues become reasonable, I'm probably just not going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV. It doesn't work with my Tom. I'll be getting to this more and more and more, probably throughout the stream tonight. But for now, this is going to be the main focus, playing some Final Fantasy VIII. This is a game that is really dear to my heart, and I've actually never played the remaster before, so I'm fairly excited. To be fair, one of the reasons I never played the remaster was because I kind of saw what they remastered. It was mostly just character templates, while everything else looked the same. They did the same thing for Final Fantasy IX, but IX looked pretty decent. I don't really know much about how this is going to look or play. I'm sure I'll enjoy it, though. And hopefully everybody that, tunes in now on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, or in the future with some of these, will enjoy it as well. I know it's not everybody's favorite Final Fantasy game. It was one of my favorites, honestly. As a lot of people know, I don't really have a favorite. But it is one of my favorites. It was a game I didn't have access to when I was younger. Unless one of my cousins let me borrow it. I eventually, saved up my allowance to actually get my own copy. And then my copy got messed up. I still to this day have a physical copy of this game that does work. But also, before I could ever play this game, which I would say when I finally got to play this game in its full-length playthrough, not beating it back then, mind you, but the first time I really got to play the game, and it wasn't a demo, I think it was about 2002. And it could have been 2001, but I think it was 2002. I was not able to play this game on its first release. Instead, I had to play through the demo, and then most people don't know, there was a demo disc that went around. There's actually two. There's probably more, but there's two that I know of that was around local to my area that I could actually get my hands on, and one of them I think came from Pizza Hut, and the other one I think came from a Game Informer and magazine. I can't remember. And, yeah, it was the only way I could play the game at first. And then finally my cousin got the game, and if he would let me borrow it, I would finally get to play it then. And that was only sometimes, So there's a lot to this game that really means a lot to me. And hopefully we can make the best out of it. I can't stream too long tonight. I do have work tomorrow, but I'm going to put a little chunk in the game and try my best to really, really pull through and just have a pretty solid playthrough. And this is what we're going to be doing, for the next few weeks. It feels so weird talking because, my voice is amplified and I hear the echo. Let me just make sure we don't have a... Yeah, there we go. Making sure that the volume's up and adjusted correctly, so... Yeah, it feels weird. Why isn't there background music right here, right? I mean, no, this is just, the most quiet... Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. Enjoy. I thought it was weird on the title screen how they had that music that was playing at the beginning. I expected at least one of the more upbeat songs of this game. There's not a lot, because this game has a really big military feel to it. It's more of a... They kind of, kept that steampunk-esque from, 6 and 7, but more modernized to our time now? Less steampunky and more just, modern-day feel to it. It was a really weird game. Without it really made so much work, and so much of it to still have that fantasy as well. If you haven't played it, haven't seen it, or about to see, I'm really excited to see this opening scene. It's one of my favorite opening scenes of a lot of the other Final Fantasy games as well. I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm stoked, and I'm a little tired, so bear with me. Bear with me. This is that music. To be fair though, like to me it was just not one of the best songs of this game. It plays a lot throughout the game. Nivets, hello, thank you for jumping on Facebook. Best Final Fantasy game. It is one of my favorites. I don't know if there is a best Final Fantasy game though, to be fair. I really don't know if there is one. Instant like and follow, thank you so much. You got here at the beginning too, it's a good place to start. And I really appreciate that like and follow. But it is one of my favorites as well. See, one of the things that has always really got to me about this game wasn't just the world, but the characters. Like, this game's characters, other than Squall is really cool. Probably one of hands down my favorite characters, but let's, I'm not really going anywhere. I've got something, like, right here on the shelf I can grab really quick. And he's kind of a side character of the game, but I actually have an unopened, licensed Bandai Laguna figure. Let's see how well this can actually pop up. It wasn't very big. Like, most people don't even know these existed. You can actually see them in, like, one of the booklets that came with Final Fantasy VIII. Laguna was always my favorite character in this game, though. Some people don't agree with that, which, I mean, that's cool. I don't really care. But Laguna, loved him. It's the only Final Fantasy VIII figure I got. Always love Laguna, though. It does have a good musical score, I can say that. I was glad that a lot of it actually flooded into Final Fantasy XIV when they did a lot of this stuff for the rating. You have the 4-pack figure set? Really nice. I wish I had more of 8. I really don't have many of them. Like I said, I only have Laguna. It's kind of hard to get your hands on those and actually have them still in their boxes. Like, it's really hard to get your hands on those, honestly. I saw a set on eBay. It was like the full cast set, but like none of them were in their box still. And I hate that that means something to me, but it really does. All my Play Arts figure, my Vaughn from Final Fantasy 12 is still in his box. My Zos from 13 still in his box. All my Final Fantasy 7 figures are still in their boxes. Cloud, Barrett, Vincent, Reno, Sephiroth. Although Sephiroth, I will admit, it's kind of a second hand, even though it's in a box. It was actually, I got it for a steal. There was a comic book shop that was going out of business, and I picked it up for like $12 or $13, I can't remember, somewhere around that ballpark. And it is a licensed Play Arts Kai figure, but it was on display there, so its box was just ridiculously messed up. Triple tried cards at one point. Those are expensive, I bet. Honestly, anything with the Square Enix logo or insignia on it, expensive. Super expensive. God, I really am, like, not to... Woo! This cutscene, I haven't seen it in at least 8 years. I've not seen this beginning cutscene in about 8 years, and I'm super stoked. Okay, is it just a blank screen all of a sudden? What are we doing here? Oh, okay. No way we can continue. It's a new game. So, I gotta take a breather, mentally prepare myself for this. We can watch the credits again. But, seen their official website? Need to sell a kidney bar. Yeah, I know. They just released the Kingdom Hearts chess set recently, and I think it's like $700. So, yeah. Yeah, a lot of it's really expensive. I only have a handful of things actually from the Square Enix store. Most of these I got from other websites. A few of them I got with collector sets. Like I got my Judge Maester bust from Final Fantasy 12. They actually came with the Zodiac Age Collector's Edition. I have a Tidus figure. It's like only about 3 inches though. It's a little play figure. Leon, what up? What's the word? Not much. I'm about to start Final Fantasy VIII. But also have a few things that I have got off the store. Mostly, though, with most of my figures, I've actually got off other third-party salesmen, stuff like that. It's kind of the way to go sometimes. Finding people that bought it in bulk that didn't know what to do with it. Finding comic shops that are going out of business and stuff like that. That's my advice if you're ever looking for any. Still here. Sorry. Random technical difficulty. Still here, though. Let me get this back up. Just happy I didn't clip the video. Okay. Looks like I'll have to keep some eyes on my stats. But I'm still here. Sorry about that. Again, random technical difficulty. I don't know what happened. Hopefully that won't be an issue throughout the night. But nonetheless, I'll stop rambling as well. Let's go ahead and get things started. Oh, what the hell? Sweet! This actually makes me super excited because on this controller, I usually have to use my other controller I've got two. One is wonky as hell, and it's this one actually, because if I press L2 in some games, it just makes my character run because it's an original PlayStation 4 controller, and like the L2 is connected for some reason to the left analog stick. They share the same circuit board, so when it messes up, it renders useless. The only other one I have is this one, and it works perfectly. The bad part is, though, it doesn't charge, so I can only play it while it's plugged up into the PC. And I don't have to use this one, though, which makes me happy, because this one actually functions a lot better, other than its L2 thing. Okay. I'll forget all this. That's why I just disregarded. I'll forget every control. This cutscene, though. This cutscene defined so much of my childhood right here. Gabriel, what up? Guy's stuck in the opening. I hate to hear that. Gabriel, glad you can make it. Thanks for jumping in over on Twitch. Love this part right here. Just. Ugh. Oh my god. That is so saddening, Gabriel. love that opening cutscene right there. And yeah, that is a good thing about digital copies, I agree. Yeah, I had the same thing happen one time. I actually had, I think it was my disc 3 back in the day that was scratched up really bad. And it took me forever to be able to get a new copy of it. Gosh, it looks so weird with the remaster. Like, I thought the same way with, like, Final Fantasy IX. Like, they didn't touch the cutscenes, which, let's be fair, most Final Fantasy cutscenes have also always, pretty much with their CGI, been cutting edge. For 1999, that was pretty sick, you know? So I can't really complain about those. But the thing that gets me with these remasters is the backgrounds. How are you feeling? My forehead hurts. He just got lost. No kidding. Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fun. Say your name for me. I'm not going to rename anybody. I always keep them the same. In Final Fantasy games, to me, it just feels more... I don't know. It keeps the story straight, you know? I feel like if I ever rename anybody, I just lose focus of everything. That's your Mogori mod. It's great for non. Yeah. Gosh, have you seen, like, it's not very long. But there's a somebody who used Unreal Engine for Final Fantasy IX, and they have like a trailer put up on YouTube that you can watch, and it looks so good. I only saw a little bit of like VIII walking around in Alexandria, but gosh, it looks so good. Memorial Project, yeah, it looks amazing. Why don't you take it easy in trading? Next time, you might not be so lucky. Tell that to Cypher. That Cypher won't listen to anyone. Why don't you ignore him? I can't just run away. You want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. Let's see. Your instructor is... Quizits. I'll call her now. Quistis. Quistis! I gotta get used to that. It's been so long since I played this game. Quistis. I'll call her now. Just wait here a minute. Quistis? Come get your student. Damn, Katawaki! Yes, yes. His injury's not serious. It'll probably leave a scar. Right. Now please come by. Squall? So we meet again. Like 1999, like this is like legit 1999. You see this? Even now, these aren't like bad cutscene graphics. You know, the CGI is... It was 1999, you know? Fun little glitch you found. Haven't heard anyone else do it yet. And it even works in the remaster. What is it? I knew you'd be either you or Cypher. Come on, let's go. Today's the field exam. Squall, is there something on your mind? Not really. What's so funny? Funny? No, it's not that. I'm just happy. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little, that's all. You know what's so weird to me, really, is the ages. I think Quistis is, what, 19 and Squall is 17? Again, still here. I don't know what's going on tonight. I'm glad it's not clipping the video, and knock on wood that doesn't happen. But I don't know what's going on. And disregard my beautiful wallpaper. I know it's beautiful with these flowers, but... Okay, what was the glitch? Floor pattern's awesome. When you drive the bus to Balam Garden, if you hold the analog or arrow keys to left just before there's the animation, drives through the streets of Balam. Really? I don't think I've ever heard of that. It's pretty cool though. Oh, the town in Balam. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Like, yeah, the town outside, right before you go to the island. Still, though, it's kind of funny. More complex than you think. Then tell me. Tell me more about yourself. I gotta say though, these character like templates, they almost did better than Final Fantasy IX Remaster. As far as like the overworld Squall, he looks just like Dissidia Squall. It's like Dissidia Squall mixed with Leon from like Kingdom Hearts. Like that, it's pretty good. It's none of your business. But yeah, I always thought the age between some of the characters in this was always kind of weird. At least they fixed this cutscene. Well, let's say that. Mad Tokyo Drift stall. Good morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule. There seems to have been some rumors flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for the seed candidates will begin later this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the next exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Meet in the hall at 1600 hours. I'll announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Cypher, do not injure your partners while training. Be careful from now on. Field exam participants, I will see you all later. That was some short class. It's such a cool concept, it really is. Would be cool if the university campus were something similar. What up, Tim? How's it going? Lolly ho back at ya and howdy. I'm doing pretty good, how are you? What up, Jason? Quistis? I don't know about it. She does have the whip. You know, without the murderous T-Rex and stuff? Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Squall, I need to talk to you. You haven't been to the fire cavern yet, have you? You won't be able to take part in today's seed exam if you don't pass the something. I pressed it too quick. I was gonna go this morning, but Cypher. Do you have a good excuse? Not really. Then let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you can review your studies at the study panel. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access the study panel from your seat. I'm not walking back over there. Pretty good. Gonna be so much better tomorrow when you can get your coffee fix. I feel ya. Access the computer? Is there a point to the computer? Other than, like, mumbo jumbo? I can't remember there being a point to it. some seed points, and I thought you already had like your Guardian Force. You have to get in here to get your Guardian Force? Really? The Sims for Squall 2. Getting your first summons? I thought you already had those, though. Guess not. I mean, like I said, it's been like years since I played this game. I'm just gonna blast through it. Don't hate me for this. I know so much. Well, let's say that. I mean, obviously. I knew he got Quetzalcoatl and Shiva. I thought he already had it, though. But I guess not. We'll get Quetzalcoatl. We'll get Shiva. But I don't know why I thought he already had it. Mostly after that, I don't really need any help as far as like that goes. I really could have sworn. I mean, obviously I'm wrong, but I mean, is there any other reason to be on here though? Just for example, like, I mean, like I said, I thought he already had the Guardian Force, but you've all already proved me wrong. Now let's get the Guardian Force going. Let's see what we can learn right off the bat. Nothing. We always want boost, obviously. Boost is the shit. You press square and have your little mini games going on. We'll save Quetzalcoatl. Use Quetzalcoatl for Quistits. Give you at the entrance if you don't have them at the computer? Okay. Or at the front gate. Like I said, I don't think I've ever got them from the computer before. I kind of just zipped through this part. If you don't have them at the computer, you can read the Timber Maniacs later on from the console. Not really. There's some weird chats by Safra and Zell you can read in the forums. I didn't even know there was forums. After you get Selfie, she'll keep that blog so you can read it from the computer, and every time you read a Timber Maniac, Selfie will write about it in her blog. To be fair, I literally did not know there's a blog section on here. Like, the computer aspect of this has been something I hate to admit I've completely ignored. I did not know that was something. I just figured it was like an optional, hey, you forgot how to play the game, here's a refresher. To the hidden magic such as holy? Wait, really? I'm late! Punch her. Are you okay? There. Tee! I'm fine. Sorry, I was kind of in a hurry. Oh yeah, hey, did you just come from that class? Is homeroom over? Oh no! This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh, hey! I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of the garden? Sure. Woohoo! Alright, let's go! We'll take the elevator to the first floor lobby, and I'll show you the directory. I probably should have said no. This is gonna take a while. Just keep mashing X. So almost Betamax on the continent. So, does that still work on the remaster as well? Only for your benefit, the tour. Yeah, shouldn't have done it. and get some cards from the guy on the bridge, like back up there. Man, why would they remaster the save points but not so much other shit? Like, I'm looking at the water in the background, and it's just like plain Jane water. And I see the save point, and I'm like, damn! You know what I'm saying? That's the directory. You can get so... Oh, wait, yeah. Sorry. You know what's never... a more in tune with Tetramaster than I am with Triple Triad. I'm better at Tetramaster. I suck at Triple Triad. Well, this is it. The Balam Garden's pretty big. It's a good idea to check where you want to go and select it here. I have a question. How do you use this? Move the cursor and press X to select. Next, I'll give you a quick explanation of the various facilities. Yes, sir. You'll find the dormitory to the north. A majority of the students live in the dorms. There aren't too many students who commute. Yeah, I'm in the dorms too. You can rest and change in there. West of the north block is the cafeteria. Do you even go in the cafeteria in this game? There's always such a big rush for the hot dogs. There better be some damn good hot dogs if there's a rush for them. You better get used to be waiting in line. For a fucking hot dog? Hell no. I'll go fucking out of town and go eat something like a burger. East of the north block is the parking lot. We usually take the garden car when a mission comes up. The front gate is located to the south. That's right. I have to go meet the instructor there. Or instructor Trip at the front gate. What's the matter? Nothing. Next, we have the quad located in the west block. There's an event being planned there. I know. It's the Garden Festival. It's going to be great. I'm planning to be on the committee. You want to help out too? Let's just continue. South of the west block is the infirmary. This is where you get treated for injuries such as the scar on his face, but a lot of the students just come here for advice. What's the doctor's name? Dr. Kadawaki. Now the east block. This is the training center. It's the only facility open at night. It's used for training, and they have real monsters running loose there. If you don't take it seriously, you might end up dead. Just be careful. Okay. South of the east block is the library. There's a lot of material you can look up here, but the terminals in the classroom are a lot more efficient. And you already know about the classroom on the second floor, right? Yep, I remember that one. By the way, the headmaster's office is located on the third floor. You need permission to get in. Another question, what's the headmaster's name? Headmaster Sid. That's about it. Anything else? Got it. Triple Triad's pretty simple, just have to control the rolls to your advantage. Hot dogs are whack. Also, hello. Thanks for jumping in on Twitch. Win the OP cards in the beginning, and it's a walk in the park. Starting a new run. Have you played through this game before? I played through the original. It's my first time playing the remaster. Hey, are you taking today's seat exam? Yeah. Then maybe I'll see you again later. I've already finished my training at the previous garden. I'm taking the seat exam today too. Good luck to the both of us, huh? Thanks a lot. Damn straight I'm about to save. So much shit's already happened. Blocks. Gosh, anybody here actually play this on the OG PS1? I mean, I know a few people did, but like when you actually had to worry about your blocks placed on your memory card back then, like, I hate to sound so old, but it's one of those moments kids today will just never even know. Not a normal run. I feel ya. R3 to super speed. Yeah, I saw that at the beginning. It's L3. L3 super speed. I'm gonna try my best not to do it. I'm gonna savor the flavor. But yeah, back in the day when you had to worry about your block space, that was just something else. It was so devastating to have to like delete saved data, which I know a lot of times, you know, people, even now, you know, I have limited data, or, you know, even myself, I have like external hard drives on my PC and my PS4, which none on my PC at the moment, I have it disconnected, but yeah. Looks weird to you? For grinding the super speed is fun. Yeah, I mean, we did it at the end of Final Fantasy IX. We might do it for grinding instances in this as well. Try to get some levels up. Beat the game in one of the stupidest ways possible. It's a sanity saver. What's the stupidest way possible to play this game? I'm not sure I know what that is. Wait, do we have any draw spots? I don't think we have any yet, but we may have. That's one of the things, you know, speaking of draw, that's one of the things I always loved about this game. Is the fact that, like, pretty much everybody in the game is a blue mage. Blue mage is such an understudied character. Well, class, not character, but class. There's one. I knew there was one around here somewhere. But yeah, the fact that, like, the draw ability kind of makes everybody, like, a blue mage, just, I think it's so awesome. It's such a really cool concept to this game. It's not in all the Final Fantasy games, and this was a cool thing. You know, like, blue mage wasn't always in Final Fantasy games. It's not in 1, it's not in 2, and, I mean, I guess in a sense, it's kinda in 2, but not really. And then in, you know, the other games after that, it kind of starts frequently making its appearance and disappearance for a little bit. And then, you know, as far as, like, 6 goes, I guess, I don't know, we'll say 7. As far as 7 goes, it just kind of gets just forgotten, like the past. Everybody can learn magic, everybody can learn summons, just, things just, it loses, like, some OG Final Fantasy status things. When I say OG, I don't mean the PS1 era. I love the PS1 era, like, that era is my most nostalgic, primarily. But, like, the OGs, like, 1 through 6. And, you know, it kind of just got lost, you know, for a little bit. And then 7, like I said, it just, you know, things just made it different. And then they had 8, where everybody's basically a freaking blue mage. You can use the draw ability, and it was just something I really loved. And, you know, it makes its reappearance in, you know, 9 and 10, and, you know, throughout the other games. But I just like the fact that they kind of made every character optionally a blue mage in this game. Keep drawing aura from the final boss. Have to junction draw? Already did. Got the stupidest. It's not the stupidest way, but it's up there. You beat the game without junctioning magic to any stat, without summoning the Guardian Force in battle, and never using Limit Break. Damn. It's not the characters have some uniqueness aside from the limit breaks. That's also true. They really did a really good job with this game. I hate that it gets so much hate. I really do. Because it is, again, one of my favorite Final Fantasies. It's not my favorite. I don't have a favorite Final Fantasy game. I've played all of them, like the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, the, you know, PlayStation versions, the PS2 games, the PlayStation 3 game. I didn't play the sequels to 13, so I'm not going to delve into that too far. I played the PSP games, PS4 games. It's just, I don't know if I can ever say I have a favorite Final Fantasy, because they all hit me in a different way, you know. Quite honestly, Final Fantasy II is my least favorite. It's easy to say. It's a hard game. It's a hard game, it's hard to play, hard to familiarize with. It just, there's a lot to it. There really is. You really gotta know a lot of that game to be good at it. But, again, I don't know if I have a favorite one, but this is definitely one of my favorites, you know? You actually like Final Fantasy II? There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, everybody likes Final Fantasy in their own way. The reason I don't like Final Fantasy II is the way it's put together. To be good at Final Fantasy II, you legitimately have, like, if I had to say there's one game where it poses a real difficulty out of any other Final Fantasy game ever, it is 2. 2 was built way before its time. 2 uses the same system, oddly enough, that Final Fantasy XIV now uses, and it's a modern day MMORPG. So, with that being said, a game that came out in, like, what, 1989? Yeah, it's, it's either 87 or 89, I can't remember. I think it's 1989, but it could have been 87. So, it's one of the two, I can't remember exactly. But for the system they created for that game, for that time, it's unimaginable, it's insane, and it's actually applaudable, to be honest with you. It's just a really hard game. Like I said, I actually have a whole stream of it here on YouTube. To anybody that wants to possibly check that out sometime, it's on the playlist, the Final Fantasy II stream in the playlist. And it's my full complete playlist, but it was a system, again, that was before its time, and to actually junction well to it, there's not much story to it. There's a lot more story to 2 than there is in 1. There's a lot of grinding involved there. The most grinding out of any Final Fantasy game, period. I mean, obviously you can grind in all of them, but in 2, if you're trying to go max skills, you gotta have the time to grind, you know? Challenge yourself in these games, but sometimes you go overboard. Card mod, all the roll make the game super easy. There's a card mod? What up, Riz? How's it going? It's hard unless you know what you're doing, and it's actually pretty easy unless you're playing the NES version. If you play cards, a half an hour. Really? That is crazy. I have a few things to explain before we head off. GF gives us strength. The stronger the GF, the stronger we become. So, here's a brief explanation on junctioning a GF. I'm gonna blast through this. We've already done it. I've already got it set up. We're just gonna, again, we're gonna blast through it. Playing Login Savage right now. I feel you. I couldn't do it. I'm gonna get back to 14 when the queues are settled. I don't know how long it'll take. I'll keep supporting the game. I'll even keep paying my sub. I'll log in on random times when I can, just, you know, for company purposes. But I can't just sit through those queues. Oh yeah, shit. Yes, I'm so glad you said that, Jason. I can just turn on the. Wait, does it work here? I can't tell. I can't tell if it's on or not. You can cancel the tutorial? How do you do that? Oh, a circle and it just goes away. That is awesome. Everything up to now, you can always check back by accessing tutorial from the menu. Cool. Once we get to the fire cavern, I'll explain how to junction magic. Use the command draw during battle and stock magic from your enemies. Be sure to have some stocked. Ready to go? The fire cavern used for the test is located east of here. And don't hate me for the way I'm going to be playing this game a lot. I know a lot of players come in and out, in and out, in and out of the party. And Quistis is one that is one of the first ones we actually see leave. So there's a lot of things I'm going to be doing that a lot of people would agree with. Like, for instance, I didn't put draw on her. I'm really going to really be wasting my time with that. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get another save on really quick. I like being safe. I grew up in the 90s. The abilities too. Do we have abilities right now? I think they already know, like, the summon magic plus 10%. That's pretty good. I mean, I want to learn boost, obviously. I guess we can start off with boost. You know, start off with boost on both of them. Keep your levels low. If you don't want to grind cards forever, there is an alternate way to beat the Spider Mech. All you need is Thunder and Double. Or Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl also does electric damage, obviously. R1's the trigger. I've never been good at that. Same for the Renzokuken. Grind 100 spells as soon as possible. Do that too. With this method though, you can effectively have 3 Quetzalcoatl summons per turn. Really? Scan! This thing's got scan? But to be fair, I'm not really trying to do like too much spam in the game. I kind of like having my old, I like having a little bit of difficulty. Not too much, obviously. There's some things, you know, I like to, you know, mess around with every now and then, just like anybody else. But for the most part, I try my best not to do too much of, spam, I guess you could say. Does about the same damage as 2 Thunders. Put double on everyone, have them double cast Thunder. It's a hell of a strategy. How beat him without junctioning magic, continue your stats. It worked well. I mean, that's pretty cool, though. Is there any actual, like, monsters on the field right now in the overworld map that actually have electric top moves? Or can you not get that till actually the field exam? Caterpillars in the forest, really? They have cure, you believe? Get near the mountain. The beach fish for Blizzard? You know something I always liked about Final Fantasy VIII and X is how like the Aeons in Final Fantasy X and the Guardian Force here in Final Fantasy VIII really like did a lot of play with like how your characters interacted with the summons and everything, and I always thought that was really cool. So caterpillars in here have electric moves. Useful in the fire scabbard? Yeah, I was wanting some Blizzard. Not the electricity, but into water as well, really. Where do you even get the beach fish? Is it on the, like, the beach? Water needs to learn Shiva's magic RF. Okay. Walk along the shore. Yeah, I like how you think we're gonna be grounded for a minute. What does this thing got? This guy's got Blizzard! Whatever the fuck he is. Yeah, they'll be okay. You get more points, closer to 0 on your timer? Use the memory config to repeat the same moves over. That's a good advice. Okay, bear with me. This is going to be a little bit of a boring screen to leave this on, but it's some hop-ass music at least. You can just jam to it for a minute if you want. I'm going to go grab a drink. I'm going to go use the restroom, and I'll be right back. Okay, you can just set the timer to go to 0 when you name Ifrit? Really? Okay, so we got that off. Honestly thought that you could have more magic than that. How does that work out? Eight pages of magic spells, which can be stocked to 100. I just thought that you could use more in battle. Drawing them from enemies. This one was bad. Okay. And again, I don't really want to just super grind tonight, so what I'm about to do is go ahead and enter the Fire Cavern. I'm not trying to waste a lot of time, I'm not trying to like grind too much. Omar, what up? Did you see the Final Fantasy 15 one? Yeah, I really did. I'm really happy about that. I wish I could play it, but I mean, I technically. Okay, Junction Magic. Now pay attention. I'll be explaining how to utilize the magic you have stocked. I'm gonna listen, but I mean, I don't really think there's a lot we can do until we have better stats. I'm pretty sure I've got it. Pretty sure I already got that down pat. Deathloop won best game. Was it Deathloop that good? But yeah, I wish I could play 14 more, but right now the queue is just so insane. Like, it is the most played MMORPG right now, so... Yeah, so when you draw new magic, try experimenting with it. When you junction, this is how you become stronger. Oh, you know how to use your gunblade. Like, I'm gonna review this. I've done it every time I've ever played it, and I still don't get how to use this damn gun. It's better to go over it. The status screen displays each character's base data. The first status screen shows stats such as HP, strength, and etc. The elemental information, okay. Shows GF-related information. Spoiler alert, back in the day. The fourth status shows screens limit break information. Squall's gunblade settings can't be changed in the limit break screen. There are two settings, Gunblade Auto and Renzokuken Indicator. If you select Gunblade Auto to on, Renzokuken automatically hits or it hits automatically without having to press R1. However, a perfect may not be possible with this option. You must select off. And press R1 manually at the right time. If the Renzokuken indicator is turned off, the indicator will not be displayed during Renzokuken. If the Gunblade Auto option is turned on, the Renzokuken indicator is turned off automatically. That's all for Squall's Limit Break. Alright, let's go. Just whack enemies. Yeah, it's mostly what I usually do. When Squall attacks, when he's about to slash the enemy, press R1 trigger. The gun part of the blade. I've never been good at it. Okay, here we go. To obtain a low-level GF, a seed member must support. Are you ready? Yes. Do it by sound? I'm ready. I'm his support. Instructor number 14, Quistis Tret. Select a time limit. Choose one suited to your abilities. Challenging, yet reasonable. Okay, we're gonna try to do this in 10 minutes. Let's do it. Very well, good luck. You can hear him swing, but your TV refresh rate might be affecting your time. Maybe? I don't know, because I don't really play off the TV time. I've got so many directories. I have external headphones, and my job is to support you in battle. Everything else is up to you. Fine. But yeah, all my timings, it's like so different, you know? The boys often choke on this test when I come with them. I guess my charm makes them nervous. Whatever. I'm just kidding. Keep trying to... You're wasting time here, Quistis! Is it mostly just bombs in here? Bombs and bats. I'm not gonna worry about drawing. I'm just gonna like... Actually, what do they have? Thunder! Draw failed. What the jeepers? Thunder! That's fuels of bombs. What's a fuel? Okay, we got boost. Cool. Let's actually switch these up really quick. Wait a tick. We're just gonna blast attacks, bomb our elemental monsters, use an Os attack for these. This thing. That's the Buell. I can see that now. What even is it? It's a kaleidoscope bat. Guess I was right. You and Cypher are in class of your own. You both have amazing strength and potential. It's something. Okay. This is it. Are you ready? Yep. You seem confident enough. One of the things I always thought was cool is when he mentioned Shiva. Fucking love this music too. The battle music in this game, way before its time. Alright, I'm ready! He does mention Shiva if you summon her in his battle. Yeah, no, I always thought it was cool. Best summon, by the way. She was pretty cool. Now, this is going to be a part that's going to be hard for me to remember. I can't remember. I feel like you got to press something to see the boost button. Back in the day, I thought it was like select. That's not what I wanted. How do you do the boost? I know it's square. Back in the day, there was a way you press something. How do you make it go away now? They have Shiva? How do you do it, like, in the newer games? Like, back in the day, you had to, like... To do the boost. I remember. That. But I don't remember how you do it now. How do you do the boost now? Gotta learn it? No, we already did learn boost. But, like, I don't know how to, like, to do the thing. You have boost on Quetzalcoatl? We have it on both. We've already learned it. It was the first thing we did when I first set up their abilities to learn. But the square button didn't appear. Not bad for a human. I'll go ahead and do both just in case. Maybe Shiva didn't learn it. Maybe I'm wrong. Back in the day, you used to have to like to hide your thing to do it to see the squared thing to press. you'd press select, but now select's not an option. But again, you know, maybe I just only learned it on Quetzalcoatl. I don't know. I did have both of them learn it, and it did say abilities learned, but maybe not. Quetzalcoatl will be the judge here. If I don't see a press square anywhere on the screen. Yeah, I don't see the press square. There's supposed to be a thing that like says press square, and then like you get the option to do it. But there is no option to boost. Like I said, back in the day, you press select, and it went away. Now there's no select, there's only the share button. It's the pad! Oh my god, it's the fucking pad! You press the pad now! Son of a monkey! We might run out of time. Maybe not, hopefully not. So for future references, if you're ever watching somebody else's stream and they're ask, is the pad? I see that now. But yeah, it's the pad. I think we're gonna run out of time. Which will suck. Did not want to run out of time. No, we ran out of time. That sucks. Fuck! The last time we saved 2 was right when we left Garden. Ugh, I knew that was gonna happen. And this doesn't have autosave, does it? It does not. Fuck! Alright, so let's spam the fuck out of this, get a bunch of these skills again. I definitely would have had that shit if I knew how the fuck I was supposed to do the damn... Ah! If I could have boosted, we'd have had it. I didn't know what I was doing. That's fun. We're just gonna... This is what I was afraid of, though. So we're just gonna spam the fuck out of this fast forward shit. Okay. I gotta look at their moves again. I don't know if they're on boost right now. They're not. Let's get boost back again, since now we know how to use it. We would have had that battle if I knew how to use the boost, dude. It makes me so sad! But it's okay, we'll get it again. It didn't take that long to get there. I didn't utilize fast forward the whole time last time. Should have enough fires. Let's try to get some caterpillars in. Get some thunder in. And some cure. more Caterpillar, and we'll go from there a little bit. Actually, this is perfect. Oh, I gotta take a very quick restroom break. Sorry. Ugh. Ugh, that little game over kind of sucked right there. I wish I would have saved before I went in there. I did not. It sucks mostly because, like, it feels like it's just a big start over. How many do we got? Let's get some more cure now. Wait, you can save that, can't you? I can't remember if your characters I can't remember if they can actually learn sorry, my mind's going blank on me. Or save the limit breaks. Can they on this game? Damn. Limit breaks do not save, which I was hoping they did. I couldn't remember if they did or not. I was hoping they did, but it looks like they're kind of similar to like non. Wait, did they learn boost? They did learn boost. Okay, cool. So now the only thing I want to do is we're gonna go down here and we kind of try to get some blizzards out here if we can. And these things got an ass ton of health, do they not? Try to finish this up. Okay, we're pretty much caught up now. I'm saving this time, for sure. Okay, should have done this last time. I was a little bit more confident than what I thought I was going to be with my Tom. Didn't know how to do the, what up, Minato? How's it going? Didn't know how to do the boost last time. Get out of here with this shit. Here we go. Still doing 10 minutes again. So how are you tonight, Minato? Also, again, thank you so much for jumping in over on YouTube. Doing good, waiting on the super fate to spawn. What is a super fate? I mean, no spoilers, I appreciate that, but super fate just sounds... I'm guessing it's something to do with the new expansion, so you don't gotta... I'm doing pretty good. Little tired, had a very unfortunate thing happen the last we were going through here a little while ago. But it's okay. There's nothing that other way. Oh, like Ixion. Okay. Well, I haven't... Nothing too bad. Just unfortunate fate, unfortunately. Yeah, our Tom's already looking a lot better this time around. Gonna run from this battle. I don't really feel like I need to. Gosh, I could have sworn that was an autumn there, but I guess not. Back in the day, I guess it's just a draw. Fuck, got back attacked. Okay, gonna skip all dialogue. Let's do it. We know how to boost this time, thankfully. Let's do it, Ifrit. We got it this time. I feel confident. We got it this time. Here we go, here we go. Fuck, that's it, reset it. Did it too early. Fuck, I did it again. Fuck that one up. Still, it's not the end of the battle. We got this, still got 5 minutes. Damn Shiva! We got this. Again, we know how to boost now, so that's good. It'd be, I hate to say it, a little bit more NOS if you didn't have to go through so many of the animations and actually make those like waste your time. Here we go. Time to shine being a 90s kid. Not bad for a human. Here we go. Quetzalcoatl. Fuck. Fuck. Should have just used Blizzard on it. Okay, just Blizzard. Seems like the move. Here we go. Underestimated Shiva very well. I would join you. Told you if I had boost last time I would have got that shit. We even had it, I just didn't know how to do it. Thank you, Gabriel. Got those magic moves now. Isn't much time, but let me go over this real quick. Good, you got yourself a Guardian Force. If you junction that GF, you'll be able to use the Elemental Attack J ability. Here's an explanation of elements. I don't really think we need this. Elemental Perimeters, we don't need it. I'm not doing this. We don't need it. There's a lot of fire elemental monsters here. So junction Blizzard, it's your elemental attack. You'll have an easier time with fire elemental enemies. Tell you what, a will junction. You can wait 2 minutes if you want the max score. Oh, you mean it before I named him, right? Too late now, yeah. Sorry. It's okay. Is there a point in getting the max score? I don't think I've ever done that. I've usually always just try to get out of here. To be fair, I'm just trying to kind of get out of here now. I wasted a lot of time, unfortunately, getting that first time limit escape. More money that way? I think it'll be okay. Hidden calculation? That's weird. The game should allow the player to figure out it without reading about the strategy guide online. Honestly, there was a few of these games that did shit like that a lot, and yet Final Fantasy VIII was one where there was a lot of, I don't want to call it propaganda, but a lot of hidden things that if you figured it out, you either like had to look it up or have a strategy guide back in the day. Every person you talk to deducts your points? Really? It's kind of dumb. You have to talk to people on the mission. But I will say, with this being one of my favorite Final Fantasies, this is one of the worst received Final Fantasies of all time. It's because of a lot of things. A lot of it had to do with Squall's actual character, a lot of how the story was actually told. It's just a bunch of stuff like that. This game isn't the most popular Final Fantasy, even though a lot of a lot of people who grew up in the 90s revere this as one of the most iconic Final Fantasy games, much like 7 and 9. To be fair, this game actually was not that well received, compared to as far as like a bunch of big Final Fantasy fans. Final Fantasy X-2 might take the cake? What do you mean by the take the cake? But it was your first Final Fantasy? I feel you. Yeah, like this one, like I said, it wasn't the most well received. I don't have a problem with it, and I actually do love this game. It's honestly up there with being one of my favorite Final Fantasies. It's in my tops. Is it my favorite? No, I don't think I have one, but it's there. It's one of my favorites. And but yeah, it is definitely not the most well-received Final Fantasy game. Well done. Let's see. I thought there was something else I needed to go over with you before you take the seat exam. Oh yes, taking care of your guardian force. This is something you have to watch out for. A guardian force will level up as it gains experience and learn new abilities by gaining ability points. I don't think we really need to read much of this. Now change into your uniform and assemble at the first floor lobby. Ended up with a 99%. An achievement for 1,000 FOTS or something. Damn. That's crazy. Threw months ago and got a 100% run. That is so insane. Final Fantasy X too? Is that what you're saying? Or Final Fantasy VIII? One quick second. Yeah, the Final Fantasy non 100% is actually kind of stupid. Like, I'm not gonna shy away from it. It is dumb. Like, Final Fantasy non 100% is ridiculous. Like, the whole having to get the jump rope to a certain potential is just, that is so much. Honestly, to a lot of people that really like this game, they like, if you like Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy X, and Final Fantasy 15, one game I could recommend to so many people if you've never played it is Final Fantasy Top Zero. They did a remaster for PS4 a few years ago. It's a top-notch Final Fantasy game, it really is. A lot of people don't like it. It's a little bit more difficult, and to really get to the game, it has a little Final Fantasy VIII feels, where you gotta literally, like, level up all your characters to be good at it, but Superhuman Precision, yeah, I know what you mean. My brother actually did it, and I just still don't get how in the world he did it and just kept his sanity in the end. What's better about it was he didn't even stream it. Like, he was just like doing it on his own free time. It's just, I don't know, I couldn't do it. Oh wait, that was it. The dormitory. Being with controller visible. It's easy to cheat though. The way my brother did it was actually on PC, but yeah, I feel ya. I thought that was something back in the day you could get in here, but I guess not. A script you can download on PC, just let it run and beat it for you? That's just messed up. So, can you not rest in here? I thought that was a thing too. Rest up, I thought so. Then we'll save again really quick. I thought you could rest up, I was just trying to be sure. Squall, over here. I'll be announcing the squad assignments for the exam. Now, let's see. You'll be with Zell Dinch. Quite a lovely fellow. Always loved Zell. Zell to me was just like one of the most lovely characters in a lot of the Final Fantasy games. That just, I don't know. I thought he was a really awesome character, and I still think he is to this day. Lovely? He's just loud. Can I switch members? I'm afraid that's not possible. Over here, Zell. Mike Tyson, I thought it was hilarious. A lot of people actually did a lot of research on that. Zell had that tattoo before Mike Tyson ever had that tattoo. Whoa, I'm with you? Zell's limit break settings can also be changed in the status screen. We're not watching it, it's fun. You don't get along with Cypher, do you? Heard he whooped you pretty bad this morning. We weren't fighting, we were training. I bet he doesn't think so. Look, Cypher's just being a pain in the ass. All you have to do is ignore him. It's none of your business. Excuse me, but that Cypher you're talking about, he's your squad leader. Say what? It can't be changed. Cypher, are you here? Fujin and Rajin. Tagging along as usual. Guess that makes up the whole disciplinary committee. You're the squad leader. Good luck to you. Instructor. I hate it when people wish me luck. Save those words for a bad student that needs them, eh? Okay then. He reminds me of Malfoy in Harry Potter. Good luck, Cypher. Add Instructor Tret to the list. The list? What is that? Well then, you're all assigned to Squad B. I'll be the instructor in charge. Teamwork is the utmost importance. Let's get through the exam, everyone. Listen up. Teamwork means staying out of my way. It's Squad B rule. Don't you forget it. Headmaster Sid? Oh wait, shit. Sorry. Everyone here? High school bully, for real. It's been a while, everyone. How's everyone doing? This exam will involve 12 members from Squad A through D. You will be proceeding to a real battlefield. Obviously, the battles are for real. Love and death, victory and defeat, honor and disgrace. Each of these go hand in hand. There's only one way or the other. How about it? Are you still up for it? You will be accompanied by 9 seed members. Should you fail, these members shall get the job done.